Hi, my name is Shanique. Welcome back to my channel. If you want to see what plan I got for 2023, keep on watching. So now, before we talk about the planner that I got, let's talk about the planner that I am using. So if you watch my planner video from last year, which you should, you'll see that I have bought like 4 planners, and this was the one that I settled on. This is the Erin Condren soft bound focus planner. I'm not sure what size this is, but basically, y'all, what had happened was when I started to actually use it, you know, I work from home, I'm a living room lady, and the fact that when I open it, it has to be open completely because there's no spiral. And the setup that I have, which I will be improving, it was just too cumbersome with this, plus a keyboard and the mouse, and then, you know, I need my Fiji water and my tea, and then I have pens, and it's like a whole situation is basically what I'm saying. And I was getting annoyed that the planner would be like in the way of the keyboard, and then as a result of that, I like wasn't using the planner as much. And I am a person who legitimately does need to write things down, because if I don't, you know, I put it in my phone and goodbye. So as a result of that, I ended up getting another planner, and I wanted to make sure that I got a spiral planner this time, so that way I wouldn't run into the same issues. This is the Erin Condren spiral bound focus planner, and it's actually a little bit smaller, so you can see the planner here, the size difference. So that's the planner. So the gray spiral bound focus planner is actually what I ended up using for 2022. I'm still working from home, even though I got a new job, so shout out to me. My new job is actually, I get to work from home as well. So I knew that for 2023, I would definitely want to get another spiral bound planner, because again, you know, I don't have like a ton of space, blah, 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 blah. Now, if you've been watching my planner videos, you know that I'm like real specific about what I need in a planner. And I have really come to enjoy, you know, the week on one side, and then, you know, the other side being a blank page. That way you can, you know, write down any list, you know, whatever you need to write down. So when I was looking for a planner for the upcoming year, I didn't know what necessarily brand I wanted, but it was like, okay, I need to be spiral bound. I need my week on one side and a blank page on the other side. So then that is when I came across this brand. It's called Plum Paper. So y'all, for 2023, I will be using a Plum Paper planner. That is a tongue twister. For 2023, I will be using a Plum Paper planner. And I got this is the A5 size. And what actually made me pick this brand was because, one, the options for sizing. So I got the A5, but then they have a couple other sizes. So I think they have one that's like one bigger. So I think it's either like 7x9 or 9x11, something like that. And then they have one that's like a little bit smaller. 2, they also had it where you can actually customize it. And if you watch my video from, I don't know how many years ago, once upon a time I did customize a planner and then ended up not liking it. So I came across this one, and like the price point as well. So I got this is the A5, and it's a weekly planner. And then I added in a bookmark. So you can snap this in. Can you see that? So what I really like is that you can actually, with Plum Paper, you can get your planner and start anytime. Because I started my new job right at the end of November, I wanted my new planner to also contain December, you know, new job, new planner. And in my mind, I'm already acting like we're in the new year. So if you see me and I'm acting different, that's why. So I can't find exactly what I ordered. I wanted to read it exactly off to you. But anyway. So one of the things that I love, like I said, was the size of this. So I got this. This is the A5 size. It has the the spiral or coil as they usually call it, I added in the snap in ruler / page marker. And as you can see here, what I love is what I love about this is that you can customize your cover. So I was able to pick the way that the cover looked, and then you see here, I put my initials, and then just down here, I put best year ever because I am trying to manifest. I need 2023 to be better than 2022 and definitely better than 2021. So I'm just putting the good vibes into this. And let me see. So this is, and you've seen this purse before. This is kind of like my everyday purse. This is a Gucci Boston bag, and I like my planner to be able to fit in here. That way, you know, if I have to go somewhere, I can take it with me. Yeah, so I got my initials on the front. Down here, like I've seen people do all kinds of things, put, you know, the year or the school year that they're using this planner for, put either their initials or their whole name or, you know, something else in here. And then what I really like about these is that the months are tabbed. So see that. You can see the tab for the months, and on the site you can actually pick which colors you want. So I opted to get, and that's another thing that I actually really love about Plum Paper, is that you really do have a lot of options for customization. So I like my calendar to start on Monday, and I was able to do that here. So the calendar starts on Monday, and then that way Saturday and Sunday are together. You could also add in like various holidays and stuff like that. I didn't really do that because, you know, the holidays that I celebrate are pretty much the major ones. And then you can customize actually. So I was able to get my week on one side, and I'm going to insert a picture so you can actually see it properly. And then here I just like, you know, I was fine with it being blank. So again, I pretty much scribble anything I might need to do. So any errands I have to do, lists, that kind of stuff, I'll put it there. And what I actually really like about Plum Paper is that you can customize the ends of the planner as well as in between. So what I did was, for a couple extra dollars, I added in 2 dot grid pages at the ends of each month. So just like plain dot grid. So there's 2 dot grid pages at the end of each month. And then there's at the back, there's also a lined one. So I have that. And then what really kind of sold me was, one, I also like that this is not really plastic, but it's like coated. So the dividers are like pretty sturdy. And then at the end of the planner, they let you add in like so many different things. So I added in, like, it looks like 3 note sections and a to-do list section. So I added in at the end, I added in 1 section of line note pages. I added in a section of blank. So I think they call these like the sketchbook pages. Then I also added in a section of dot grid. And y'all know, I didn't even really think that I had liked dot grid at first, like, you know, when I was first getting into the planner community, but I really started to, you know, appreciate dot grid. And at the end, I added in a to-do list section. So this section is just literally a page of to-do lists. So each sheet contains 4 to-do lists, and it's back and front. So I added on 10 of each of these sections, and you know, you pay a little bit extra, but I want to confirm. And then at the end, it has an actual a pocket, a folder with pockets, so that way, you know, you can put, you know, stickers or whatever. I'm not really like a sticker in the planner kind of girl, because I feel like it doesn't, like if I'm trying to write, it's not flat, but that's fine. So what I'm actually going to do, and y'all forgive me, I've just been dealing with a lot. Like I said, my mental is gentle, and you added in, I think, let me see if I can find the full price of the planner. I'm going to guess. I'm going to say this ended up being no more than $40 or $50, which, you know, in terms of like the planning community, getting something customized and being able to add in sections. Oh, and that's another thing, because I added in December 2022, it ended up being a couple more dollars. So I ended up paying extra to add in one additional month, plus the 2 dot grid pages at the end of each section, plus the additional note section and the to-do list. So that's what like increased the cost of the planner. I believe if you just start like fresh, no customization, no add-ons or anything, I think it ends up, I think they start around like $35, I want to say, and then, you know, you add it on, then that's how you get it. And in addition to getting the planner, you know, I really want to use my planner more in terms of work and stuff like that. So I also got some stickers. So I got this set from Amazon, and these kind of like reminded me of like the Erin Condren type of stickers. And then I actually did get a sticker book from Erin Condren as well. I got this, what does it say? Can you all see that? It says, trust the process, good things take time. And y'all, I will not lie, I'm having a lot of trouble trusting the process lately, okay? So this is from the Focused collection, because as much as I want to be like a decorative planner, y'all, I am just not. Like, I have to save that part of my creative spirit for when I get back into my scrapbook, because on the weekly, I'm just not a decorative planner kind of girl. Then I also got this set that says Dream Plan Do. It is 1,378 stickers. I also got this from Amazon. Then I actually had this brand of stickers before. These are called the Essentials. So I got another set of the Essentials, and I like these because, y'all, they got some ones with some feisty language in here. So I got these. It says like fucking brilliant, all of that. You know, wake up, kick ass, repeat. I got these. I also found these on Amazon, but I've seen Essentials sold in other places, and I know that for a fact because I believe that I had gotten the Essentials sticker book that I have now. I believe I had gotten this from like the Container Store. And then the last thing that I found on Amazon was this one that says, it says hashtag damn plans and no bullshit. And these are just fresh planner stickers. Like this one says payday bitches, and ain't that right? So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Oh, also let me show you. So as I mentioned, I got a new job, so I wanted to have a new planner. And in addition to a new planner for my new job, I also needed some new notebooks. Also, if you didn't watch my video about how I fill up notebooks, you should. I will also link that somewhere as well. And I realized, I don't know what I was doing, y'all, but I'm really into the A5 size now. I was talking to my sister. Shout out to my sister, because, y'all, if I don't give her a shout out, she'd be mad. So shout out to you. She was saying that for work, she's like an 8.5 by 11 girl. And I think that now I'm just an A5 girl. It just like, the size is just very convenient, because I feel like it gives me enough space to write, you know, when I'm at my, you know, work from home setup, but it also isn't so big that if I have to go somewhere and carry a purse, that now the notebook can't fit in the purse, or I have to like carry a tote instead of like whatever small cute bag I want to carry. So that's how I feel. So I got these two, and these are not exactly A5 size, but I got these two notebooks from Erin Condren, and I got one that is a just lined, regular plain lined notebook, spiral bound, and then I got another one that is dot grid, because remember we talked about how I like dot grid. And then if you compare it in terms of the size, it's very similar to the plum paper. Oh, one more thing that I will say about the plum paper planner is that even though it's small in stature, this is a big mama. Like it definitely has some weight to it. So if you're the type of person if you are the type of person that you're concerned about the weight of the planner, you might want to think twice about like adding all the customizations, because naturally you're adding more pages. And this paper is actually pretty good in terms of the thickness. I'm not sure what the GSM is, but it does remind me a lot. It's very similar to the Erin Condren paper. It's just it's a little smoother, so I imagine that on here there will be smearing, which is another reason why I was so pressed to film this video for y'all, because I actually need to write in this planner for work. So this planner, it does have some heft to it, some weight to it, because I added the extra pages, I added extra month and all that. So if that's something that's an issue for you, I would say keep that in mind when you're doing the customizations. You don't want to OD, because then it'll make it heavier. The only thing that I can say that I want, y'all, can somebody please explain to me? I need y'all to get Erin Condren on the line. I need y'all to get the girls who invented Golden Coil. I need y'all to get all of the planner CEOs on the line. And can someone please explain to me why I cannot get a band and a spiral binding? Like why does it have to be one or the other? And you see, now I'm getting upset about it. Anyway, I also got this. Well, I shouldn't say I got it. I had it already. So this is actually a bullet journal from a company called Scribbles That Matter. And they actually have a very, this paper, it's a dot grid. And the reason why I got this is because it's a bullet journal. The pages are pre-numbered. And that's like one of the reasons why I really can't bullet journal. Because it's like, I'm not going to be sitting here writing no page numbers. Like, what is this? The 1900s? No, y'all have to do that for me. And I like that it has a table of contents here. So that way I can just drop in anything that I want to write. Again, your girl's doing A5 size. But see, like, I like the fact that I have a binding, a band, I should say. I like the fact that it has a band and the bookmarks. Why can't I also get a band and the page markers and a spiral bound planner? Okay, I can kind of understand why you can't get the page markers, because like, where would they bind it into? But I have a very hard time believing that it is impossible to get one of these on a spiral bound planner. Like, y'all, this is America. Like, America invented the iPhone. I can't just get an elastic band. You know what I mean? America invented the internet and the iPhone, and yet I'm still begging for a strap on the planner. I don't like that. Anyway, so now you all have seen my planners and notebooks for 2023. I think that I'm going to start out with using the Scribbles That Matter bullet journal for work, just because being a new person, like, there's a bunch of stuff that I need to write down that I'm going to need to refer back to. So I'm thinking that the bullet journal format is going to help me, so that way I can just, you know, refer back to the different page numbers. But I also got these Erin Condren ones. And if you can see, these covers were designed, and I wish I had the name. So I have to look up the artist name, but I remember it was a Black artist. So that was another reason why I bought these notebooks, because, you know, your girl supports Black business. And I just added my name to the cover. So as y'all can see, you know, my vibe is kind of abstract but cool colored. So that's what I'm doing. So now that you all have seen my planners, I have a question for you. Did you get a planner for 2023? What planner did you get if you got one? What planner did you end up using in 2022? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know. And you know, I always ask you all for 4 things. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, thank you for watching.